I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got like 25 of them. Welcome back, long time no see. Today we are going to do a spring favorites. I thought I would do this every season instead of every single month. We have a lot, including this lovely basket that I got for $3 while I was thrifting, but apparently it's from Cost Plus World Market and it's around 55 to 60 bucks. What? But I'm going to do a more natural type makeup look because one of my favorites is a more demure, I would say light to maybe medium buildable coverage, but it's definitely a light coverage foundation. As I'm waiting for my concealer to dry up a little bit so I'll have more coverage, I'm just using e.l.f.'s hydrating concealer. I have to talk about this Retinol Renewing Double Serum. You get it at the Dollar Tree, so it's highly affordable and it works so well. My friend Angela suggested this and I've been even putting this on my man every night. It's like our routine to wash our face, put this on, and it's kind of like a serum with a little bit of an oil, but it's super hydrating. It's not like really thick and heavy feeling, and you sleep with this overnight. Do not put this on before you put on your daily makeup because your foundation, everything might not stick to your face. But this overnight, it is like a mask on your skin that helps all of the bumps, texture on your skin calm down. I cannot tell you living in the South what it is, but maybe wearing hats in the summer when it's really hot out. I get these tiny little bumps, almost like mini pimples that are really hard. And since using this, even after a week and a half, they are smoothing down drastically, and my guy could even notice. This next monthly favorite I have been obsessed with. Our 10-year anniversary happened and I wore this out to dinner. I wore this on dates, even in the humidity. This gives me that glass skin effect with not a lot of hassle. It's very watery and it's the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Gel Tint. So this is a hybrid makeup product foundation, but it's more like a tinted moisturizer with skincare in it, but it's gel-like. It does wonders. I don't know how they do it. This has like almost completely replaced my Tear foundation and I love this. This is more high coverage than even this one is. If you don't like light coverage, this could also make a fabulous hydrating base for anyone that has dry skin like I do. I even showed this to my best makeup artist friends. They're like, what is that? Your skin looks amazing. It's the Hydro Grip Gel Tint from Milk. I am in the color 3 and they have a lot of skin tones. I have to talk about these. I found these at the deep bottom of my stash of lip products and they were brand new. I think they're still for sale. This is the Pokemon Colourpop collaboration in their tinted lip balms. There's a purple for Ditto, which I just applied today, a yellow for Pikachu, and a pink for Jigglypuff. They turn out different shades depending on your skin, and I would love to see examples of people with deeper complexion than mine use this. It feels so good. If you have sensory issues and do not like thick, sticky gloss or thick, nasty chapstick that is very highly scented or leaves a film on your mouth, this is no scent. They're so gorgeous, the components themselves up close, and there's so much chunky glitter, but the chunky glitter doesn't transfer if you kiss someone, and it's just a light sparkle on your lip. These are amazing. I think my 2 favorites is the Jigglypuff Pink and the Ditto Purple. While I'm doing the contour and blush, y'all know my favorite contour palette is the Midi Face Palette in Light from OFRA Cosmetics. Highlighter, bronzer, and contour duo is so gorgeous. It's a true cool contour that you could build up to make your skin and face have dimension, and then the bronzer is just so beautiful. It looks really shimmery in the component, but it's not shimmery on the skin. It's not overpowering. While I do this, I want to talk about my absolute favorite deodorant. This is so stinking cheap. I think it's around $3. This is the ALMAY Sensitive Skin Antiperspirant Deodorant. It's a gel, and I don't usually like gel deodorants, but this one works so well, and it feels nice when it's blazing hot outside here in Texas, and it's works. I have been diagnosed with psoriasis since I was 8 years old, and I found out what I thought was allergic reaction on my armpits. It is actually due to sweat and irritation and psoriasis. So I usually have psoriasis on the back of my neck and near my scalp, but I now have it on my armpits, and I went to a really good dermatologist. This is one of the deodorants she suggested, and it's so cheap and it works so well. Literally less than a week of using this, all of the rashes that I would get in the summers on my armpits disappeared. Mine would get so bad, like if you don't know what psoriasis is, it's a buildup of all of the cells on your skin not naturally sloughing off like normal skin. It just builds on top of each other to plaque psoriasis, which means, I know plaque sounds gross, sounds like I'm talking about teeth or something, but it's the skin layers on top of each other. It could be very itchy, irritating, to the point where it would burn or bleed. And now, no more burning, bleeding sores on my armpits, which is incredible. Okay, now, I don't know if any of y'all have heard this, but I've heard of a lot of beauty influencers and makeup artists saying that they put an eyeliner on their waterline that's like a skin tone, maybe more of like a champagne. The reason why they suggest this is because it makes you look more awake. And I don't know about you, but I have insomnia due to anxieties and stuff. So I always look for anything that helps the under eyes or makes me look more awake when I'm doing an everyday makeup. And this is perfect. The amount of champagne sparkle in this, there's no chunky glitter or anything like that. This is the Colourpop's Cream Gel Liner in Silver Lake, and it is just so gorgeous. I'm gonna put one on one eye, and so you can see the difference. Which eye looks more open than the other and like alive and awake? Which one eye looks like I've had more sleep? Which eye looks more bright and cheerful? This looks so much better to me than this eye. And I don't know, it's just this gorgeous, almost like a champagne mixed with a rose gold color, and it's so creamy. And I love eye pencils that you don't have to sharpen with actual wood. It's just retractable. My absolute favorite eyeshadow palette, again, I think I wore this on my anniversary date and a few other dates. This is the Colourpop's Precious Metals. If you love lots of shimmer, a smoky eye, if you like the coppers and bronzes, this is the eyeshadow for you. And this is just so gorgeous. I will show you a few swatches today, and I'm going to use this to do my eye makeup. And it's just not all shimmers. I'm using Own It right now, which is a beautiful mauve matte, and it has a little bit pink in it. There's also cooler tones in here that has more brown, and it's so hard to find those grayish matte tones. But there's been so many TV shows that I have to tell you about if you haven't seen the title of this video. I'm obsessed with, me and my guy are watching The Righteous Gemstones. Walton Goggins, I don't know if anyone else has ADHD where you like start saying things differently because you're anticipating, oh, I don't see the name Walton a lot, so I thought his name was Walter Goggins. It's Walton Goggins in The Righteous Gemstones. He plays Uncle Baby Billy, who is the brother of the Gemstone family that started this church. There's explicit shots in this, and it could be really dark comedy, but it goes through a different lens of the really religious South. And I didn't grow up in a religious household, so all of this is new to me. It's a Danny McBride project. There's just so many great stars, but Walton Goggins just personally is like, I'm obsessed. I have a crush. There's just something about him. He's not usually my type. Even my friends agree. There's just something about him that we absolutely love, and I can't really put my finger on it. Look at that shimmer. Oh, I know exactly what color to match with that. This and right here. Like, can you believe this shimmer? This reminds me of one of my all-time favorite eyeshadow palettes, which is the Urban Decay Stone Vibes. It's so good. It's just missing some of the blue and green tones that that palette has, and that palette's a lot more easier to travel with than this one, in my opinion. Another show you should watch that's like my favorite of this year so far, I know we're only halfway through the year, but North of North on Netflix, and it's called North of North because it's like the most northest part of the world, near North Pole, and it shows the struggles that natives face in their communities with other people and other Americans. It's funny. There's a romance story in it. It's so good. There's so many unexpected plots and twists. It follows the story of a young native woman, I think they're Inuit, on really stepping outside to the uncomfortable parts to have herself grow as a person, really go after her passions in life and not stick to the role that many women in that culture do. It's just amazing. Another great show that you should watch is The Four Seasons on Netflix. It's with Steve Carell and many great comedians and actors that are escaping my mind right now. They're all very well known. It goes through the history of some best friends that grew up together, and some of them have partners and marriages, and how their friendships grow as they get older. And it's so good. They go through all the thick and the thins with each other on all of the ups and downs of life and relationships and how they overcome them still as a group of friends. One last TV show I have to mention is The Residents. Uzo from Orange is the New Black plays the main character, Cordelia. She is a bird watcher. She is one of the #1 detectives. It goes through the White House and murder mysteries. It's giving Clue. It's giving quirky whodunit mystery murders. Now, it's not based on reality, on who's in the White House now or what's going on in politics. You really want to get to know all of the characters because they all play in a role. How someone was murdered in the White House. And I love a female empowerment show. As you can tell, North and North and this are both female-led roles in TV shows that isn't always about the looks and what women have to offer. It's just what women's passions and hearts are in something and their goals in life and how they achieve greatness just being themselves. And that's what I love about this show. Before we put on the lashes, I need to show you my brand new eyeglass case. Not just the case, I did purchase the case because these glasses are so big. These are the biggest glasses, my everyday lenses I've ever gotten. I do wear glasses when I'm not online doing these makeup looks for y'all, and I have contact lenses in now, but these are from Zenni Optical. If you don't know what Zenni Optical is, it is a great wholesale website where you could put in your eye lens prescription and get great, affordable, cute, adorable glasses on a great discount. They have sunglasses too. They have ones that go from glasses to sunglasses. And this is just so cute. It's a totally different style that I'm used to. They're more cat eye and big. I absolutely love them. This is not sponsored by Zenni Optical, but you can go to their website and try different pairs virtually, meaning you take a video of your face and you could physically, like in the video, try on the different pairs of glasses. And I probably tried on 20 and asked everyone I know because I am a Libra that cannot make a full decision unless the small group of people I'm closest with help me out. I also found this. This is not a grandma curtain, but a skirt. I got this on sale for half price at Goodwill for $2, and I wore it out to go to the farm. This is the outfit I wore. It's so cute and comfortable. Yes, I have a light pink, real cute Dolly Parton shirt to go with it. Another favorite, I do have extensions in today, but that does not deter from this. Target's John Frieda Ultra Filter Spray. This is going to thicken your hair, not leave a film. So when your hair is damp, you spray this on your roots and zhuzh it in. You blow dry out your hair and it gets so much more incredible amount of volume. I have really fine hair and this works so well. I've suggested it to any of my family that also has fine hair like mine. And I know you're like, Kat, but you have to activate it with heat, and isn't heat bad for your hair? But wait a minute, this thickening spray also acts as a heat protectant. and it's supposed to thicken your hair overall by up to 200%. It's so amazing. It doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't feel tacky, it doesn't give the crunchy hairspray stuff that I hate. Another monthly favorite is when my parents actually came to visit me, and they drove all the way from California to visit Texas for the first time, and they got me these beautiful gifts that they found at an antique mall. One is this captain sailor that is carrying a mermaid on a beach, and I have my gold wall and it looks so fabulous there, and I absolutely love it. It reminds me of me and Corey because I'm actually older than he is and everyone assumes he's older than I am. It just reminds me of when I'm honestly in my panic mode and I cry an ocean full of tears, and Corey just holds me right on through it. And he was also in the Coast Guard. There's just so much meaning behind this art piece. And I also got, if you know me, I love the Wizard of Oz. I did a whole Wizard of Oz series. I'll link it down below. Ever since I was a kid, that was my favorite book. The whole series, I'm talking about the Patchwork Girl and everyone else that's actually in the whole entire Oz universe. I read all of those books, but this art piece is just, I have it sitting here in my makeup room because it's just like my brain. This is how my brain works. It's like a big tunnel, and I have to write everything down or else I feel like I'm gonna lose them. Another art piece that I made and created, I put in a shadow box the Beetlejuice shrunken head I made on a YouTube video on here, and I put our ticket stubs from when we saw it in theaters. I put a picture of the makeup that I did, creepy bloody heart that I painted a long time ago when I was in art college, and this creepy like eyeball I made out of a ping pong ball, and the book of the recently deceased. That's also in my makeup room. I absolutely adore it. I wanted to do this for so long. This is probably one of my favorite makeups I've done in a long while. All right, I'm gonna put on my lashes and I'll be right back. And that is our finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of my spring favorites. There's so much to go through. I had so much fun filming this with y'all. Let me know what is one of the things that you want to try or check out or watch that I've suggested, or you could leave me any suggestions down below. I think summer is my least favorite season, I know, but the sweating, and I'm not really into swimming in oceans, maybe a pool, but I hope you guys enjoyed this look. It's a little bit more glam for every day, but with the glasses, girl. Thank you all again so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.